Okay, so I'm streaming our game of Necrotopia. Going to be playing with me as the GM, with John, Kitsune, and Kaz, and their characters are Jason, Mango, the what is that thing? Tanuki, and Scuba, and they're going to be facing the first stage of Necrotopia. And I'm not sure if my audio is working. I'm going to check that real quick on Facebook. This is streaming on YouTube, Facebook. Skelba, gotcha. Skelba. This is streaming on Facebook, YouTube, DLive, Twitch, etc. And let's do a watch party. Hold on, let me see if the audio is working. This is streaming on Facebook, it's YouTube. Working. Cool. Okay. And I'm not sure if my audio is working. I'm going to check that real quick. Twitch. There we go. No, let's not chat on the stream. Let's chat here. But if everybody can hear me, I can talk to you at least. You don't need to talk back to me. You can just chat back. So, can everybody open the stream who's playing? I know Kitsune's on there. But the thing is, it drops a lot. These stupid Facebook Lives, they drop sometimes. So if it drops, we'll have to cut that. But for now, I can talk on here if you can hear me. John can hear me. Okay. Kaz, can you hear me on Facebook? So as you can see, I've got the map up of our first stage, which is a wedding chapel in Las Vegas. And I've got a lot of controls here as the GM. I'm going to actually change the brightness on our weather. We have rain that I can add. We have snow. It's really cool. And I'm going to change the brightness back to day, full daylight. We're kind of in evening mode there. So trying to get everything started, just trying to see if everybody can hear me who's playing, but everybody's already on astraltabletop.com, which is where we're playing at. And this is a cool app that you can use. It's mainly only used for desktop computers. It doesn't work on phone yet, but I can draw a map of the stage in Necrotopia and then make characters, and then players can be invited and they can make their characters, and then we can all play. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, Kitsune said just a sec, but what we'll do is let's go ahead and everybody get their dice out on the app and roll once for turn order. So it's going to show me your roll too, so everybody roll one 6-sided dice. Oh, the video blacked out? Hold on, we're getting technical difficulties with Facebook Live. I can still see it. Yeah, it's still working on my end. Okay, so anybody who can hear me on the game, go ahead and roll a six-sided dice one time for turn order on your dice app, which is in the. You can just press D in the dice roller; it'll pop up in Astral, and I can see your rolls. So go ahead and roll a six-sided. Somebody, everybody, roll the six-sided dice one. There we go. 4 for Skelba, Kitsune and Kaz. Please roll one six-sided. Yeah, I saw it. Kaz, can you roll a six-sided dice on the dice roller? Oh, you rolled as the angel summon, but you rolled a 1. That's cool. We're just trying to see. That's fine, but right now you're playing as the angel summon. So that's going to be tricky with your summons. You want to be able to roll as the right one. Just try clicking on Jason and then roll it again, I think. Oh, never mind. It's a roll as. See, like, click on that roll as thing. See, I can roll as the imp here. Imp 1. Or I can even roll as one of the NPCs. When your turn does come up, Kaz, just make sure you're rolling as whoever you're rolling for, whether it's one of your summons or your character. So what we've got here, let me go ahead and introduce the game. We're just waiting on Kitsune to roll a six-sided dice. But what we've got here is, this is a wedding chapel in Las Vegas, and I'm going to introduce this story to the characters as well. They're playing along, and you know, for whatever reason, your character is in a wedding chapel in Las Vegas, just doing their daily life stuff, and you know, thinking nothing of it, and they all find themselves here at the same time for some reason, and nothing strange about it, but and then you've got the Elvis chaplain, who's a Elvis impersonator, is the chaplain of the wedding chapel, and this is our Vegas Elvis chaplain. I guess he'd be older Elvis, not younger Elvis. And then you've got the owner of the wedding chapel is there as well, High Reverend Chester Matthew Montgomery Williamson. As you can see, he's a televangelist, and he owns the wedding chapel. So let me make sure everybody's here and can hear me. And I got to remember we're on a little bit of a delay. You're going to have to just watch the stream to hear me, but it is a slight delay. So I'll be sure to chat everything that I ask you guys while we're playing. Just waiting on Kitsune to roll one six-sided dice for turn order. Right now, John's got the highest roll with 4. It says you're in the astral. So we're just waiting on one more person, then we're going to start, and I'll introduce the game, uh, the apocalypse part of it. So if anybody ever wants to play Necrotopia, you can find me on Twitter and Facebook, Keenan Dunham, and then just add me on there, message me, or you can join it on our website, necrotopiarpg.com. You can add yourself on the Patreon, and anybody who's doing Patreon automatically becomes a member of our forums. So we have forums on necrotopiarpg.com, and we can get you started with astraltabletop.com to be able to play the game online with us. And then if you're a certain level on Patreon, we also will give you the maps so you can host your own games. Just waiting 1 second for everybody to get here, and we're going to start playing. We got 4 viewers on Facebook right now. Guess that's all of us. Okay, so Kitsune's here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And this is Necrotopia and Handbook to the Apocalypse. And you find yourselves in a wedding chapel. Your characters are there for whatever reason at a wedding chapel in Las Vegas. Maybe they know something's about to happen. Maybe they're just there on a whim, or that for some reason for their daily life. But the wedding chapel is bustling with people. So are the streets around. And just explaining the map, you're inside the wedding chapel. That's where your character is located. And then there's a lot of cars in the parking lot. That thing to the right is the parking lot with the colored cars in rows. And everybody's character can move 4 spaces during their turn. Oh, Kitsune, can you roll a 6-sided dice on the dice roller? We're gonna need that turn order for your character. And John just said his friend was married and he got drunk and lost his party. That's why his character's in the wedding chapel. Was in Las Vegas at a wedding and he got drunk and lost his party. Skelba, the character right here. Okay. So we're just waiting on Kitsune to roll a 6-sided dice so we can get turn order right now. John rolled a 4. Skelba rolled a 4. Jason rolled a 1. Jason Zhang is Kaz's character. And Mango rolled a 1. Oh, you guys got to re-roll. You got re-roll Kaz and Kitsune. Can you guys re-roll? And you're re-rolling for second and third because you both rolled lower than Skelba. So, okay. So this is the turn order. Turn order. Turn order is John, Kitsune, and then Kaz. And Kaz has 3 summons, so I'll go with his character. Okay, so we got turn order. So let me go continue. So here you are in a Las Vegas wedding chapel, and you find yourselves all together, and all of a sudden everybody's phones do an emergency alert thing, like there's a tornado nearby or something, but it's actually a countrywide alert that there's been nuclear explosions in major cities and there's some kind of disaster occurring all across the country, and it's advising you to stay indoors, seek shelter, and prepare for the worst. It's some kind of strange message coming in. It's actually doesn't look like a government official. It looks like some weird guy with glasses on who's jacked into everybody's phones. It's not really an official message, but it is using the national alert system. And the guy on the message introduces his name as Billy Tate, and so that's it. The message goes off, and you hear screams and crashing outside. And as you look out the window, you can see flames and fireballs coming in from the sky, like brimstone, and strange creatures attacking people, and people screaming, and bloodshed in the streets, and weird stuff happening. So that's where we start off. And I'm going to go ahead and give it to Skelba. It's your turn. What do you do? And your character can move 4 spaces, and you can, of course, everybody can speak at any time. Their characters can speak at any time. So he gets away from the windows. Okay. He says he moves away from the windows. Now it's Kitsune's turn. Okay. And Skelba says hello to Mango, the Tanuki. Skelba says, "Nice apocalypse here we're having, aren't we?" Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask Jason to introduce his summons and what they're doing. So we've got 3 characters here: Skelba, Mango, which is a Japanese Tanuki. Okay, and Jason Zhang. And Jason Zhang has 3 summons, which are a fire creature, fire summon, angel summon, and a shield summon, and they're just already out, just hanging out with the characters. So there's a banging on the doors, and something is trying to force its way inside. The Elvis chaplain says, y'all stay inside here. And the minister televangelist says, "Oh Lord, save us." So the door crashes in, and 6 demonic-looking imps crash through the door. Okay. And I'm here on Astral Tabletop. I'm going to drop in 6 imps with imp-looking characters onto the board, and some of them just got through the door, and it looks like they're real close to the angel summon, one of them.
Looking for my other phone. That one that was a charger?
On video chat.
It works. I want it
I'm
right
on
now.
video chat. I don't have it. I haven't
You
seen
do
it.
have it. You took it. You took it. Where is it?
I don't know where it is. I haven't seen
You
it.
took it. Where is it? Turn it off for a minute. I want you to come find my phone right now.
Can't do that right now.
I want that phone right now. They gave me free service for a month. I didn't even have to pay for it. I want that